Hello YouTube friends, Alicia back here with another video. So I know it kind of seems like I do all my videos, I don't do anything for a couple days and then I do a bunch at once. I do my videos when I'm not working, for starters, and generally I find it easier if I'm doing one video to just do a couple if I have them ready. So that is why you'll see that on my channel, just for anybody that's wondering why there often seems to be, multiples at once. It has to do with my schedule. Okay, so I showed some videos a while back, 2 videos on junk journals that I made out of junk, and I said I would show you how I go about that. So that's what I'm going to do today. I have my file, one of my file folders out. I have another one somewhere as well. I may have put it back, but full of things that I can pull to make these kind of journals. And I mean, anything can go in them. It doesn't have to be in my file folder. It's just that this stuff is specifically for that purpose. There's an odd thing that in here that will go into a specific journal, but generally it's just junk. So I already pulled out the envelope that I will use. So this was just an envelope that I got in the mail. It's old. I know it's old because it's addressed to my old address, and I have not lived there for a couple of years already. But anyway, so I had it in this folder. And yes, it always kind of strikes me as a little bit funny that I moved junk mail with me to my new house. Well, not new house, but my new place a couple of years ago. But you know what? I use it. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this kind of quickly and just grab out some papers that I'm going to put in this journal, and then I will construct the journal. I don't know that I'll do that today, but I'll probably start on it today. And then, of course, once it's constructed with what I pulled out from here, and I'm sure a few other things, I will come back on and show it finished like I normally do. But this is the first step. And there might be some other videos in between, of course, what I do. So the first thing I have is a bank statement envelope, and my address is on there, but it's my old address, so yay for anybody that wants that. It's not going to do you any good. So I will use this in there. Not necessarily the bank statement, that I'll shred, but the envelope. And then I have a capital 1 envelope, and I will use that envelope in there because it has a big space for opening for pictures. These I won't use them this time. They're from milk curtains and things like that. This image is fun for like a coffee journal or something like that. They're not super useful because they are waxy, but I could glue something on the back and maybe make them writable. I don't know. So this will go in there. This is just an envelope with nothing. This will go in there. I will fold it in half. There's lots of envelopes. This envelope will go in there. So I have 4 envelopes. This will go in there. It's just a flyer. It will get cut in half and then folded in half so that it will make 2 sheets. And you'll see, like, it doesn't matter because I collage on things, I glue on things. I will show you an updated version of what I did with my last junk journal. These are just pages to put stuff on. It's not meant to be decorative. So something like this where it's decorative, well, not even this one. This one I won't put in there because it's thick. But, like say something like this, if I might cut the hand out instead of use the paper. But I'm not going to use that one at all. That one is decorative. I have chipboard pieces. I'll put a couple of those in there to make tags. A John Deere flyer. That can go in there. It's glossy, but that's fine. I don't care. That would make a pretty cover for a journal. What is this? Book pages. Okay, well those are cute. This can go in there. I don't know, it's book page and football. I'm not into football. I don't know what that's from. This can go in there. I'll cut it down into tags. This is a really thick piece of card, so I won't put that in there. Another envelope. This can go in there. That's small. I'm running out of bigger sheets because I just made 2 journals, and I think I used like a total of like 65 sheets. This can go in there. This can go in there. It's an old church bulletin. I don't even know from which church. Doesn't matter. Another old church bulletin. That can go in there. It's thin enough paper, that's why I'm putting them in there. This is huge and it's glossy. Plants. More envelopes. What's this? Some kind of tax thing. That can go in there. This can go in there. And a lot of these are trifold because like I said, I'm running out of full sheets, but I'll make them work. It doesn't matter. Love is in the air. That's cardstock. So as you can see, you can use anything. This can go in there as a small sheet. Well, that's kind of fun. I don't know what it is. Oh, bulk barn. There's this. Okay, well that can go in there. Let's make it folded in half. Zine. I don't know what this is. Random stickers. Nibs packaging. I'll put one of these, no, 2 of these in there. They're thick. They're really thick cardstock for when you're moving addresses. Oh, sorry. I realized that just went out of focus on the camera. I'm not paying attention. This can go in there as a flip up. No, I won't put that in there. This needs to come out of there. That's a Jesse James for my Western. Out of here. That's newsprint. I won't put that in there. This is wallpaper. This also shouldn't be in here. This is newspaper. I could put newspaper in there, but I do something else with my newspaper. I make newspaper journals and painted papers, so I'm not going to put the newspaper in there. That's a really old map. Oops. What is this? Joint burner. Okay, I don't know where these are from, but they can both go in there. I thought that was hilarious, that ad. This can go in there, because I think it's magazine page. This can go in there. Okay, these are all magazine pages now, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Oops, sorry. You can't see it again. This dictionary page. Okay, some of these have just really pretty images of garden stuff, so I'm not going to put those in as pages, because I'll cut out the images. That's all dictionary pages with images. And if I wasn't making a total junk journal where I plan to glue over it, I would use pretty images. It's just, sorry. Again, I'm not paying attention. This can go in there. These tend to be more collage, glue, paint, books type thing. So I don't want to, you know, use images, papers with images that I want to actually use the image as part of the journal. I really just want, like I said, actual junk mail that I can completely cover up and not feel like I'm covering up anything that matters. So this won't actually give me, it would technically give me enough pages, I think, but I'll show you kind of the stack we have. I will add a little bit more pages from other places that I find, because I do want to add some like music paper and things like that, some of my vintage typewriter paper as well. I will add, just because that does give me writing space without having to add writing space. Because I do write a lot in my journals. Even if I'm using it for a glue book, I do like to add writing. So, yeah, so I have this stash here. I'm sorry if this video wasn't the greatest. I'm not good at any kind of tutorial videos. So what I'll do is I'll probably come back to it. I'll fold this all up and put it in a signature, show you what I have, and then once it's bound and stuff, I'll be back again. So I will talk to you all soon.